Ladies and most gentlemen, today we're going to talk about PvP, and more specifically some PvP rewards for BFA Season 3. So currently we're in BFA Season 1, and Season 1 will end at some point during 8.1 cycle, and then Season 2 will begin, and then Season 3 will probably happen during patch 8.2 at some point. Now the reason we're talking about BFA Season 3 and not Season 2 is because we don't officially know what the mounts are for Season 2, but I would assume there will be the new Vicious Tiger and the new Vicious Skeletal Warhorse. So the reason we know these mounts for Season 3 is because they were mentioned at BlizzCon, and they were actually the last thing they showed on the What's Next panel. And when I saw this, I thought, I've definitely seen these mounts before, and it turns out, yeah, they've been in the game files since Alpha. So what we're going to do in this video is check these mounts out in-game. We're going to see them moving, shaking, doing their thing, and yeah, so let's begin by checking out the mount for the Alliance. Okay, so this mount is known as the Vicious War Basilisk, and that is also the name for the Horde Mount as well. It's an armored Basilisk mount, and it looks pretty damn cool, actually. So we've had Basilisk mounts in the past, but this one is armored, and interestingly enough, the color scheme and the kind of look at it is kind of like the BFA Season 1, so I wonder if this was originally the BFA Season 1 reward, but it got changed. I really do love the armor on this though. Some of the metallic parts look like reflective and look really great when running along. One of the bad things I think definitely about this is the kind of chainmail effect underneath all of the armor. I think that's super low res, and I guess in a way it kind of makes the armor look a lot better, but yeah, it doesn't look like a great thing underneath that really high res looking armor. On the front legs of it, they have these Alliance crests, but they don't really look like lions. They kind of look like, I don't know, maybe like an otter or something like that. It's kind of strange looking. Overall, it's a pretty damn cool looking mount. The small details definitely bring this to life as well. You've got that cool sword right at the front of it, and this frickin' Tauren skull in a bag on the side of it. That is pretty savage for the Alliance. So yeah, that is that's pretty dark. Obviously, also it features a Alliance flag, which is really great. And yeah, overall, really cool looking mount. Not too kind of savage, kind of a bit more tame, kind of like a lot of the Alliance mounts are. They're not like really savage and spiky, kind of like the Horde ones, which we'll take a look at in a moment. But yeah, so overall, Alliance mount, pretty damn cool. Small details really do make it great, and the chainmail looks like crap, but yeah. So let's move on and check out the Horde variant of the Vicious War Basilisk. Okay, so here is the Horde variant of the mount, and personally I really do prefer this one. So much like the Alliance one, the armor is directly taken from one of the Warfront sets from Season 1. I believe it's the Warrior set. The armor is exactly the same color, exactly the same design, but it looks great. It really does look great on this model. I really like the kind of foot armor on there as well. Looks really cool at the front. Massive difference to the Alliance one as well, which is nice to see. You've got two axes on the side which look cool, very Horde-like. The saddle has got these massive spikes, and there's just spikes throughout the whole design. I mean, the Basilisk anyway has spikes naturally, but adding these extra spikes to make it just, you know, everything Horde-like is just spiky, of course. It doesn't suffer from any low-res issues with the chainmail underneath. I mean, the design underneath the armor is pretty low-res, but it's not as obvious as the chainmail, because it's not quite as prominent as the chainmail was on the Alliance one. This one also features backpacks on the back of it, behind the saddle, similar to the Alliance one. Obviously, has that big old Horde flag on the back there, with skulls hanging off it, which looks really metal and really Horde-like, really cool. I love that. Overall, a great-looking mount, honestly. I really do prefer it over the Alliance one, but both of them are really special, and I think definitely great rewards for BFA Season 3, for sure. Also, the model for both of these mounts does share it with the Crowlusk mounts from BFA, and obviously the Basilisk mounts from the Brawlers Guild. The animations are pretty cool. It's got 6 legs, which is pretty crazy, and the jump is kind of weird. But yeah, it's an awesome looking mount, especially when running along. Okay, and finally, let's take a look at the Gladiator Mount for BFA Season 3. Okay, so this is the purple proto-drake. Yeah, so we did get a proto-drake for Season 1, I would believe. We're going to get another one for Season 2, and this is the Season 3 one. These mounts, again, are back from the alpha. They added a ton of these with various different colors, and this is the one we're getting for Season 3. The model is just fantastic, honestly. Like, the armoring on this mount is really cool. I still think it's a bit random that we are getting proto-drakes in this expansion, unless, you know, got some, like, Dragon Isle stuff coming up, which I very much doubt, but it's cool. It's a really nice looking mount. Gladiator title is not easy to get, so this is not going to be a very common mount, and it shouldn't be, really. It just looks so unique, so awesome. It's one of those things where you see someone in it and you're instantly like, damn, man, this is one committed fella. The effects on the armor looks really great as well. They've got like kind of blood all over them, which is pretty damn metal, and nice to see, honestly. It just looks like a great proto-drake to go into battle with, and it looks like it's kind of war-torn, and yeah, just fantastic, honestly. The coloring is really nice as well, and it's not actually a coloring we've seen previously on a proto-drake mount, so it's unique in that way. So that's pretty much it, guys. There was a little bit of confusion on whether or not this is Season 3. Warcraft mounts are saying that this is actually the Season 2 rewards. From the way they did the BlizzCon panel, it sounded like it was going to be the Season 3, so this could very well be the Season 2 rewards, but I don't know. Do let me know if you know anything more. I googled it a ton and I couldn't find anything at all, so if you guys do know more than me, do let me know. But yeah, this could be Season 3, Season 2, who cares? Here are the mounts. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know down below in the comments section. So before I go, I'd like to give a massive shout out to our amazing patrons, YouTube channel members, and Twitch subs. You guys are awesome. And if you'd like to support the channel in any of those ways, links are down below. So leave a like on this video, guys, if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't. I've also got a partner Discord channel with over 3,000 members and a merch store over in Streamlabs. And I'm also now streaming on twitch.tv/MrGM. We'll be doing a lot of PTR stuff, viewer raids, achievement runs, and all that good stuff over on Twitch, twitch.tv/MrGM if you want to check me out. And with that, guys, I'll see you next time.